Hiya, this video will be explaining how to do non-magma metal, the non-magma metal industry. For the non-magma metal industry, you need 3 basic workshops. To start it, you need a wood furnace, you need smelters, I've got 2 of them, one's under work, and a metalsmith's forge. Now the ingredients you will need for doing this is fuel, and fuel can be anything, or not anything. Fuel can either be charcoal, which you can get at a wood furnace by burning wood, making it into charcoal, or it can be made using 2 types of I guess they're rocks, bituminous coal and lignite. And as you can see in the smelter, they're right here. I have bituminous coal in this embark, so I can make that. But it also can be made from lignite. Now, to make them at a smelter, you need to start with a thing of fuel, or else it has nothing to burn to make it. So I started with charcoal, and you need to make 1 bit of charcoal. Most people start with charcoal, and then they begin to reproduce bituminous coal, which, because you make 2 units of fuel for 1 unit of fuel that you use, it's sufficient. It's profitable to do it because, well, you're making more out of what you have. So I've got this on repeat. He's continually making bituminous coal. Now the reason why you have fuel is not just to make more fuel, but it's also to smelt actual ore. And this is all the ore: aluminum, ore, magnetite, all the way up, all of this. And now each one of these makes something, and you can guess what silver, copper, gold, platinum, all that stuff makes. But if you don't know what, like, some of these do, I don't know what some of these do. I know this is iron, but you can look it up on the Dwarf wiki, or you can just smelt it and find out. Now some of them have like a 20% chance of yielding a different type of metal than their usual metal. I think tin and copper sometimes come from different ores, but in general that's what you do. So I want them to smelt magnetite ore because I have it on the map, and someone will go off and do that. And so once you've smelted that ore, you can then make it at a metalsmith's forge. Magnetite, which I actually don't know what magnetite yields, so I'm going to look that up on the wiki. Magnetite. So it gives off iron, I think. Yeah, it gives off iron. So it's really useful. Iron is 100% chance of getting iron. Iron is, I quite like iron because anvils are made out of iron, so instead of just having only 1 metalsmith's forge, I can then continue to make metalsmith's forges with iron. So that's pretty useful. And so if, let's say, hypothetically, I don't have any iron bars on me right now, which is what is made when you smelt it. Hypothetically, let's say I've got iron bars. Add new tasks, and any of these except for metal clothing, which is only adamantine, will be made with iron. So all of these furniture, trap components, siege equipment, armor furniture, yeah, you get the point. Let's say I want to make an anvil, which is in other objects. So I press other objects, iron, because I don't have any of this stuff. an anvil. And if I had iron bars, a dwarf would go make it here, and the dwarf would use fuel here, and they would also use fuel in the smelter. The fuel is essentially what separates this from Magma Forge, which has the fuel, which uses magma as its own fuel, and so you don't need to have coke from bituminous coal, from lignite, or charcoal from wood. Hope this was helpful. It's a more complex industry than just masonry, which all you need is rock, or carpentry, which all you need is wood in most basic workshops. There's the guy bringing the fuel there, and then this popped up saying I don't have 3 iron bars, which is what's needed to make an anvil. But he did the job, and he had the fuel for it. So, hope this was helpful.